Hi, good day everyone. In this video, we will see how the deck seal functions, what a deck seal is, and what it looks like. Okay, before we start with this video, I request you to kindly subscribe this channel because your subscription motivates me to make more such tutorials. So let's start with this video and let's start with this deck seal. So this is how a deck seal looks like. This is a deck seal on a Suezmax tanker, and this is how it looks like. Now the main function of the deck seal is it acts as a non-return device. There is water filled inside. Okay, these are three types: wet type, dry type, and semi-dry type. Okay, so this is a wet type deck seal. What we are going to see here in this video. What happens is there is water filled here in the deck seal. So when the IG has more pressure and there is a backflow of IG, the water acts as a seal and does not allow the IG and the flammable gases to enter into the machinery spaces. So if you see this picture, this is the actual picture of a deck seal on a tanker. So this is how a deck seal looks like. This is a pipeline through which the IG from the engine room enters the deck seal, and this is the pipeline from where the IG exits the deck seal. Now, when the IG enters the deck seal from this pipe, it goes here to the bottom part of the deck seal. And if you see in this picture, this is the same pipe coming to the bottom of the deck seal. Now this is the floor of the deck seal. Now there is a gap in between the pipe and the floor of the deck seal from where the IG comes out. So when the IG from this pipe comes in the deck seal, comes through this pipe, and from this gap it goes out. When it goes out, it passes through these Thermistor pads and it passes through this pipeline and goes into the tanks. Now if you see this picture, this section is filled up with water all the time. So when this IG comes out of this pipe, it flows through this water. When it flows through this water, then it passes through these Thermistor pads, and then from the top pipe, it goes into the tanks. To see the functioning of the IG, we will look on the left side of the picture. Now this is the diagrammatic representation of this deck seal. So from this pipe, the IG comes here. It goes through the pipe, and with the pressure, it comes out of this pipe from here, passes through these Thermistor pads, and then IG goes out into the tanks. This is the normal flow of the IG from the machinery spaces to the tanks. So IG comes from here, passes through this pipe, passes through the water, passes through the Thermistor pads, and goes into the cargo tanks. Now the function of these Thermistor pads. These Thermistor pads are like this. Have a look at this picture. These are the Thermistor pads. Basically, the Thermistor pads are there to absorb the moisture. So these are like sponge kind of things, and they absorb the moisture when the IG passes through the water, and also if there are some particles like soot etc. present in the IG. So from here, the IG comes out and passes through the Thermistor pads and passes through this top line. So it's like this: IG comes from here, this pipe passes to this water, passes to the Thermistor pads, and it goes into the cargo tanks. Now, this is the normal working of the deck seal. But the main function of the deck seal is explained in this diagram. If you look at this diagram, if there is high pressure on the cargo tank side and there is a backflow of IG, the IG flows from the tank side into the deck seal. And when it comes here, it presses this water. When it presses this water rises in this pipe. And this water then does not allow this IG to go back into the machinery spaces, because this IG along with it contains flammable gases from the cargo tanks, and if it goes into the machinery spaces, it causes an explosive atmosphere and there may be fire and explosion. So this is a feature of the deck seal to not allow the mixture of inert gas and flammable mixtures to go back into the machinery spaces. Along with the IG, there is a non-return valve also present. That non-return valve is an additional safety feature. That we will see in a separate video how the NRV functions. So in this section of the tank vessel on the IG system, we have three equipments here. One is the deck seal. After the deck seal is a non-return valve, and after the non-return valve is a IG isolation valve. The IG isolation valve is a manual valve which is operated manually. So that is the first barrier we have for the backflow of the IG. Suppose the IG isolation valve does not function, or accidentally it is left open, then the NRV comes into the picture. The NRV is a flap valve which allows the flow of IG only in one direction. Even if the NRV is stuck or does not function properly, then the deck seal comes into picture. So when the IG comes back, flows back into the IG, this water into the deck seal acts as a sealant, and it does not allow the backflow of the IG. So this is how a deck seal functions. Now if you look at the picture, this pipe, the IG comes into the deck seal. This pipe, the IG goes out of the deck seal, and this is how the deck seal looks from inside. And this is the Thermistor pads. Now vessels which operate in the cold climate, there is an additional steam line also given. So it is always filled up with the water. There is a pump which is always kept running so that the water is always there. So in the cold climates, if the water freezes, then this IG will not function. So we have a steam line. So steam goes inside, keeps the water warm, and keeps it in the liquid state. There is a gauge glass here from where you can actually see the level of the water. And there is a pipe inside this pipe which is for filling it with the water. The deck seal pump is always kept running. And there are certain alarm features given in the IG, like low level alarm. Okay, so when we get these alarms, we get to know in the CCR and also in the engine room that the level of water in the IG in the deck seal is low, and we can rectify the problems. So this is how a deck seal functions. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any doubts regarding this video, and if you like this video, then please subscribe. And if you want to ask something about this video or about the deck seal, then please write your comments in the comment section so that I will reply to your doubts. Now this video is useful for people who are going to go on tankers, and for second mates who are going to appear for their exams, cadets who are appearing for their second mate exams, because this is a common question being asked during orals and during returns also. So thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel. My name is Master Mariner Amit Sangwan. Thank you. Thanks a lot.